The roar of the crowd in São Paulo carries a special magnitude. It isn't just motorsport, it's atmosphere and tradition, legends and expectation. For Max Verstappen, arriving at the Autódromo José Carlos Pace, the setting of the Brazil Grand Prix, feels like both a reckoning and an opportunity. After a season of ups and downs, the Dutchman stands at the edge of something pivotal. The chance to pull back into the title fight in the closing rounds of the year. Throughout 2025, Verstappen has felt the pressure acutely. Once the dominant force that shaped the narrative of championship after championship, this season has challenged him differently. The car has not been flawless, rivals have surged, and the margin for error has shrunk. Yet what cannot be stripped away is his fighting spirit. A driver once more faced with the task of turning things around when momentum seemed to slip away. As the teams unload on the hilly circuit of Interlagos, nestled in the hills of São Paulo, Verstappen's focus is visible. His steely gaze beneath the helmet, the quick adjustments in the garage, the data flickering on screen, all reflect a man who knows what is at stake. With each lap, he feels the weight of expectation. From his team at Red Bull Racing, from a fan base that believes in his talent, and from himself, determined not to let this title slip away without one last fight. From the first practice sessions, it was clear. Verstappen and his team are determined to extract every fraction of performance. They know Interlagos offers overtaking opportunities, a layout that rewards bravery, and an environment where anything can happen: rain, red flags, surprise safety cars. It is the kind of track where a moment matters more than milliseconds. The Dutchman and his crew treat every turn, every tire stint, every engineering tweak with the precision of a man building a comeback. Behind the scenes, the numbers play a silent role. The championship standings, the points still available, the scenarios that still keep Verstappen in contention, all dance in the back of his mind. He acknowledges them, but he won't be ruled by them. In recent press exchanges he admitted, the chance is there. He no longer speaks of what once was, he talks of what can still be. That shift in tone betrays a hunger renewed. On Friday, under São Paulo's sky, he climbed from the car and quietly surveyed the session. The car felt better. Grip had improved. The balance was cleaner. He pushed through flat-out laps, simulating qualifying runs, feeling out the bumps on the track, reading the ever-shifting wind. The altitude, the twisty nature of Interlagos, places premium demand on both driver and machine. And Verstappen knows every detail counts. Saturday brings the sprint format, adding another twist to the weekend. More points. More risk. More theater. Verstappen goes into the sprint conscious that strong early performance can set the tone for the Grand Prix. He uses the session to sharpen his mindset. The noise, the tires, the opportunity to vault forward if others hesitate. He is ready to seize whatever opening presents. As Sunday dawns, the grid finalized, the lights go out, the launch of the RB20 is just the first act. Verstappen's every movement in the cockpit is methodical. He settles himself. He remembers that in São Paulo, past victories tell a story, and that story can be his. He knows this circuit has offered magic before, both for him and for others. He knows that when things align, a driver can carve a result out of chaos. But the risk is high: tire degradation, the possibility of rain lashing the pista, the long runs on the high-speed sections and the low-speed hairpins. He knows rivals won't allow him a free run. The title fight has sharpened the intensity. Every wheel-to-wheel duel, every strategic call, every early exit from the pits matters. Mid-race, Verstappen is attentive, radio chatter filled with options, engineers tuning settings in real time, data flashing live lap by lap. He senses the rhythm of the race changing. He makes overtakes with precision, seizes small gaps, uses the curbs, reads the tire life. When the red flag drops or the safety car comes out, as it has done here many times, he is ready. Because São Paulo is rarely straightforward. When the checkered flag finally falls, one outcome will define more than just the weekend. It could redefine the championship momentum. If Verstappen comes through strong, the title fight reignites. He will have reminded the paddock that he is still among the elite, still capable of dominating when it matters. If things go sideways, he knows the margin for error shrinks further. The crowd waves the flags, the team celebrates in the garage. Verstappen raises a gloved hand. He might say little, but his message is clear: I'm still in this. With every engine rev, every apex, every moment of calm determination, he shows that even when the odds stack, even when the narrative shifts, champions don't quit. They fight. For Max Verstappen, Brazil is more than a race. It is a battleground, a stage, a chance for redemption and resurgence. The title may still be his to lose, but he's coming with fire, and he's coming with intent. As the engines quiet and the crowds disperse, one certainty remains. The story is far from over.